Welcome to the New This Week video for July 20th. We have a huge week this week. Probably one of the biggest weeks we've had in months. So let's just get right to it. We've got A Calculated Man #2. Skybound presents After School #2. Alice Ever After #4. Last issue of Armorclads #5. We've got a new book, new #1 from a new company. Artist Elites presents #1. There's gonna be like three stories in one. It's gonna be like a small anthology book. Art looks good, could be good. Bloodstained Teeth #4. The Brother of All Men #1. He got around, or his mom got around. We've got Bunny Mask, The Hollow Inside #3. Corollary #4. Count Crowley #3. New Scott Snyder book that he's doing. It's called IDW Original. So I don't know if they're creator owned, but they're all original stories. And Scott Snyder's got one that called Dark Spaces Wildfire, issue #1. I think this could be his first time he's worked with IDW. And we've got Death Rage #1, Special Blood Splatter Edition from Merc Comics. Favorite of mine. The first series was better than the second series, but this series is still decent. Devil's Highway, Volume 2, #3. Do a Powerbomb #2. Should do it off the top of your garage or something, right onto the concrete. We got Endangered #2. Book is messed up. Faithless #6. There's the third series of it, so we've had 3 messed up series. Got Farmhand #19. This book looks like a lot of fun. Florida Man #1. Guy riding a crocodile or an alligator. You only see that in Florida. Guilt #4. Godzilla and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #4. This book has been incredibly good. We've got the 4th printing of issue #1 of Grimm. And it's also coming out this week is issue #3 of Grimm. Gunslinger #10. This should be an interesting book. Ice Cream Man #31. You never know what sort of messed up stuff is coming out of this guy's mind right here. Yeah, I think the writer could be on an FBI watch list. Let's see if I think this is The Illusion. The Illusion Witch. I don't know. They covered up the illusion part, but that's that, #2. Always. And I think, wait, it's Behemoth again. These are the same clowns that covered up the other one. It's the same clowns that put the title on the back of their things. You think this company would learn? I was going to be nice today, not really trash on anything. But, I mean, it's mistake after mistake after mistake. You try to promote an independent company, and they just get dumber and dumber as time goes on. Hey, yeah, let's cover this up. Yep, they never learn. What a dumb company. We've got the Joneses #4. Source Point Press. Little Red Ronin #1. This is definitely not for me. I love Source Point Press. I read a lot of their books, but that is not going to happen. Locust, The Ballad of Men #1 from Scout. The Lonesome Hunters #2. And this book is just going to be a lot of fun. It's probably the best book Dynamite has probably ever put out. Yeah, Army of Darkness could be close to it, but Madballs versus the Garbage Pail Kids, fantastic. They got 3 covers. Actually Dynamite has about 25 covers, but they got 3 of their main covers. This is cover A, but a couple of the other covers look fantastic too. So we've got them all. I'm sure a lot of stores have them all. You have to buy 2 or 3 of them just for your nostalgia of when you were in love with Garbage Pail Kids. They're hot again, and they're fighting Madballs. And you don't want to go up against Madballs. And we've got Manor Black #4. Monstrous #2. Nook #2. This actually sold a lot better than what I thought it was going to sell. Usually, sometimes these oversized books don't go very well, but it sold really well. The Ocean Will Take Us #4. There's a creepy cover here. Playthings #2. They're still doing it again. Another remastered version, anniversary version, or who cares? Prophet #1. This book wasn't good when it came out 30 years ago. It's not that good now. It's probably not that good now. Rad Wraith #2. Rocketeer #4. Got a new image #1 here. Rogues Gallery. Issue #2 of Seven Sons. Shaolin Cowboy #3. She Bites #1 from Scout. Love the covers on all these books. The Silver Coin #12. Skybound X, or it could be 10. Who knows? Issue 25, Images of Tomorrow. It's another anthology book. You got Robert Kirkman doing a story. Joshua Williamson. Could be decent. Star Trek The Mirror War #7. Triskel #2. Or Triskel. Whatever. It's right here. The Walking Dead Deluxe #43. We Live #4. Where Starships Go to Die #2. Young Hellboy #1. And we're going to finish this up with another fun book. Yuki versus Panda #9. All right, that was a pretty big pile for Independence. We haven't had that in a while. And we've still got a pretty decent pile for DC also. Aquaman the Flash, Void Song. Artemis Wanted, one shot. Only a couple Batman books this week, so next week, be prepared. Batman the Knight, #7. Batman Superman World's Finest, #5. The Rock, or Black Adam, number 2. Blood Syndicate, number 3. Catwoman, number 45. Dark Crisis, Young Justice, The Wrath of Wonder Girl, number 2. DC vs. Vampires, All Out War, number 1. Duo, number 3. Fables, 153. The Flash, 784. What does he do?
He runs fast.
We've got Justice League Dark trade paperback. Now this trade paperback reprints all the backup stories that was in the crappy DC in Justice League books. So 59 through 71, they had the Dark doing backup stories. So if you didn't want to spend and waste all that money because you had to read that garbage just to get to the good story of like four pages per issue, it's at least wrapped up in a trade paperback, and you'll actually be able to read a quality DC book, a quality Justice League book at least, compared to the other garbage that they've put out. Almost like the next couple ones that I'll be showing you too. Jurassic League, number 3. Again, the worst idea I think has ever come out of comics. I mean, they would be better off not to like covering up the number. It won't matter, because I wouldn't rag on that, because this book is the worst. But because it's DC, I'll bring it in and I'll carry it. Not many though. Then you have Justice League versus the Legion of Superheroes. So there's 3 Justice League books here this week, and we'll have to say this is the one to go with. These are the ones you should rip up and mail back to DC. Like, just so they get piles and piles of this garbage and say, this is what you forced me, well, you tricked me to buy, but we're on to you now. Then you don't get the rest of them. And take your number 1s and 2s that you tried and tear them up, mail it all to DC, so they just get a dumpster full of trash. That's what so that's how they'll learn to stop making garbage. All right, we got Looney Tunes number 267. And we're going to finish this off with Nightwing number 94. And let's move on to... That's not blocking the shot, is it? Okay, it's a big pile. We're not used to those lately. All right. Now we're on to Marvel. Some decent stuff here, and there's some... Oh boy. Anyways, we got Alien number 1 annual. This Alien series has been... I don't read it. I'm not a big Alien fan for like reading. I like the movies, but a lot of people picking up has loved this book. So we had nothing to complain about. And we've got Avengers number 58. The book called Axe. Avengers, X-Men, Eternals. Judgment Day number 1. Now, this is you got to have an Axe last week too. Now I don't know if any of you have read it at all. Maybe this will be better, okay? Because I don't think it could get any worse than that first issue that came out. So still hold out hope, give it a chance. I mean, there are Avengers in it, there are X-Men in it. I'm not an X-Men fan, but there's still great characters, great team. Avengers is a great team. I mean, I know it gets sullied with the eternally crappy group that's with them, the Eternals. But I think last week's didn't do it justice. We'll see how this week goes. But yeah, don't dump it yet. It could still be good, because I mean, that other book last week, you can rate it right there, but it's still above Jurassic League, okay? I mean, it was, yeah, just a little above. Nothing will be below it, but that last issue was garbage. So we'll see how it goes this. I don't know. Kieran Gillen wrote this. I hope he didn't write that last one, because he should be ashamed of what happened. So hopefully he made this a little better. Deadpool, Dead Blood. No, let's just try Bad Blood. Number 3. Dead Blood. What an idiot. All right, so we got a new Defenders book. I hope it's better than the cartoony artwork. Defenders #1 Beyond. This cover would not make me want to pick up the book and look at it, but I like Defenders, so I'm hoping that it's better than the cartoony artwork and it's not just some goofy fluff piece. The new Fantastic Four #2. We have the second printing of Zero War, Fortnite Zero War here, of #1. Unlike a few years ago when Batman did the Fortnite, even the second printings had the skins. The second printings don't have the skins for these. I don't know why they wanted to do that. I think they actually think that people are actually reading the book. But most of the people aren't. They just open it up, getting the code for the skin, and going. So this will be a miracle if a lot of these actually sell. I think they missed the boat. There should be skins in all of them. But hey, what can you do? It's not my call. Iron Man #21. Looks like he could be having a heart attack here or something. Could be possible. Knights of X #4. The Maestro #5. The Marvels #12. Put up both covers of this Moon Knight. I purposely did this one. This wasn't a screw up this time because I fired that guy. But Moon Knight Black, White, and Blood #3. I think both covers actually look really cool. I like them both. So they're gonna get 2 rows this week. Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings #1. Can never get enough Shang-Chi. She-Hulk #5. I'm not going to mention how late these books were. You know, I mean, this one's on time, but issue 4 and 5, yeah. But I'm not going to talk about it. We're not going to dwell on it. We have a big week. We got a few more left, and we'll wrap it up. We'll get out of here. Spider-Gwen, the Gwenverse, #4. Savage Spider-Man #5. I believe this wraps it up. Thank you. Spider-Man Miles Morales #40. Let's move along to the Star Wars #25 with probably about, 42 covers. Got to collect them all. Darth Vader #25 with a few less covers. And then we've got Han Solo and Chewbacca #4. I'm going to finish it off this week with Venom, Lethal Protector, #4. So there you have it. It is a huge week for books. If you can't find something to like out of this pile, maybe you shouldn't be reading comic books, because there's a lot of stuff, different genres. I think it's a pretty good week for books. So we'll see you next week.